Welcome to our KPC Daily Devotional. I'm sharing from my second book, Your Inner Dog, Finding Your Place in the Human Pack. And we'll be hearing about Munch on Patrol. But first, let me read these verses from Isaiah chapter 41, the verses 8 through 10. But you, Israel, my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the offspring of Abraham, my friend, you whom I took from the ends of the earth and called from its farthest corners, saying to you, you are my servant. I have chosen you and not cast you off. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. Munch on Patrol. Cece pulled into her driveway, and the meter reader pulled in right behind her. He hopped out of his truck and headed for the meter beside the house to get the reading for the month. Just then, Cece saw the dog trotting around the corner of the house to greet her. Here came Munch. Now, Munch was a big dog, progeny of a large Doberman Pinscher and a Labrador Retriever. He inherited the face, the big barrel chest and stocky shoulders of a Lab, and the long body and black and tan colors of a Doberman. Munch was strong, solid, and from snout to rump he was 4 feet long and more than 120 pounds. He was always serious, almost dour. His size and demeanor were formidable. Now Munch was expecting to see Cece, but when he saw the meter reader, he froze in his tracks, eyes wide open in surprise. And suddenly he turned on his heels and ran full tilt back around the house, tail between his legs, and waited at the back door to be let in. For months, Cece only had to say, meter reader, and Munch would hide. Munch was big. He was formidable. But brave? Ha! Brave he was not. Cece's husband, Tom, was battling cancer. He fought hard and significantly outlived his prognosis. Nevertheless, bit by bit, the disease chipped away at his life. When Tom died, Cece found comfort and companionship in her dogs. They saw her grief and knew their own loss. With Tom gone, Munch was the male of the household. Big, grumpy, formidable Munch. Cowardly Munch. Contrary to his character, though, when Cece turned out the lights each night, Munch started to get up and lumber around the house, checking the doors, sniffing to make sure everything was in order. Only when he finished his rounds would he lumber back to bed. If there was a sound in the night while Cece and the other dogs lay in bed and listened anxiously in the darkness, it was Munch who got up and went to see what was wrong and, if need be, confront whatever danger there may be. He continued that every evening for 6 or 7 years until age and arthritis made it impossible for him to navigate the stairs alone. Munch on Patrol. Necessity made him brave. He was not innately courageous or bold. It was forced upon him by circumstances beyond his or anybody else's control, and he rose to the challenge. He dug deep into his inner resources and found his sense of duty, of loyalty, and of responsibility to his pack. When things went bump in the night, I suspect Munch was just as alarmed as everyone else, anxious, perhaps fearful. But he rose and went to see anyway. Courage was not something he felt. It was something he did. The inherent instincts which moved Munch to bravery are ones we humans have as well, embedded back there somewhere in the pack center in our brains, part of what I call our inner dog. Like Munch, I don't think any of us are innately brave. Oh, we go through phases of thoughtless foolhardiness as we grow up, especially in our mid to late teen years. But that's not true bravery, just bravado. Bravado is ignorant of the risks it faces and presumes immortality. True bravery is acutely aware of risk and mortality, yet rises to the challenge of a greater need, a higher good. Soldiers, cited for bravery in combat, will tell you that they did not feel brave. They were petrified by the horrors they saw unfolding around them. But they knew their brothers in arms were depending on them to do their duty. They took risks for their friends. They felt no courage. What they felt was loyalty and responsibility. What challenge are you facing? What do you fear the most? Focusing on your fear will only send you packing with your tail tucked between your legs. Feelings paralyze. So instead, ask yourself, who is depending on you to be strong or steadfast? What is your highest duty to yourself and to those you love? And is God counting on you as well? Munch learned to be brave there as he thudded around the house in the dark on patrol. I don't know, but it's probably the safest Cece ever felt. I wish you a blessed day ahead. Goodbye.